Commentarios. Happy spring break. Happy spring break. Gotta brush the grays, man. Gotta brush the grays. You can't have straggly grays. A ver, anybody up? Yeah, a couple people. I'm not gonna go live on TikTok yet because, you know what I'm saying, we gotta get warmed up with the YouTube first. Happy spring break. Happy rodeo season. Good morning, Claudia Guzman. Buenos dias. Don't mind me. How's y'all's morning going? Is it crazy rushed? Do you feel prepared? Have you been caffeinated? Have you had your caffeine yet? Did you read? Did you do push-ups? Did you read your Bible? What are we doing, dog? We doing burpees. It's 2025, carnal. Don't get lulled. ¿Cómo se dice? What does that mean? Don't get sleepy. Don't go on autopilot. We got to have a slight edge. Buenos dias to my carnala, Dalila. Dalila, you would be very disappointed with your two nieces because they're not doing a good job of sharing this spring break. This spring break, they're not sharing. Anybody else having that issue where they're addicted to the tablet, dog? I done took the tablet away a few times. They've already been in tablet jail. No screen time a few times. And somehow, some way, they'll earn it. They'll earn it back. Dad, I finished a whole chapter book. I'm on page 115. And then they punk you into like, all right, look, all right, you earned a little bit of screen time. When mom gets home, we'll tell her that you read a whole chapter book. Then what happens? Oh, the little one, she don't want to earn hers, but she wants one too. She wants her iPad. Next thing you know, otra vez, enviciados, addicted. Good morning, everybody. Have you had your caffeine? Good morning, good morning, good morning. We are live on Facebook, YouTube. What do y'all have planned for spring break? Yesterday, we took the kids to the Jumpy, where you can get some work done, bring your laptop, be taking phone calls, meetings, FaceTime, sometimes go live, replying to comments, checking merch orders. Andamos para allá y para acá, los sponsors. While your kids are somewhere jumping around, they done crept into the wrong section where they don't have a wristband. You go out there looking for them. You still got on your tennis shoes. Now you're in trouble, sir. We're going to have to ask you to please remove your shoes. There's a sign that clearly states we have new management, sir. We're under new ownership, sir. Sir, you didn't notice the video games and the snack bar? That wasn't there before, sir. Speaking of games, don't play no games if you hit up Chingo de Merch, chingodemerch.com. Here's what we're going to do, man. We're going to run a spring break special or until it runs out. You get a free with your order. There's any orders. It don't got to be $50 and up, $100 and up, all that jazz. Mira, the packaging. You might not even want to open it, bro. You probably don't even like pens, but you just a smart investor. And you like, you know what, dog? I had a Theo Juve pen that they're never going to make these again. And I had it before he blew up. So, yeah, shout out to my uncle. Puro QVC. You know what I mean? This the new thing. You can put them on your cowboy hat. You can put them on this hat. Free. Can't even buy it. I'm going to give it to you. Can't even buy it. Also, furthermore, in conclusion, can y'all imagine if we had ChatGPT and AI and Grok back when we were in school, dog? We would have been saying furthermore. Un saludo. Good morning from Missouri. Israel Torres. Good morning from Missouri. Shout out to my sister Dalila. She's working right now. She on the clock. But hey, we ain't no snitches. Also, you're gonna get a ¿cómo se llama? Air freshener. Huele a, what does it smell like? Mystery smell. You'll figure it out when you get it. You gotta leave a little bit of mystery. Okay. Nice little packaging. Shout out to La Conecta out of San Antonio. They supply a lot of decals, all kind of car accessories. You might see them in AutoZone Mexico. Shout out to LG. He says, man, all the kids are addicted to tablets. Good morning, Michael Delgado. Desde Chicago, Chi-Town. What it do? We'll ship these to Chi-Town. All right, what do y'all have going on today, man? What do y'all have going on today? What do y'all have going on today? El to-do list. My wife is working 12 hours today in chinga. So that means, like, can I go to the 10:30 jiu-jitsu class? Or am I trying to like rationalize an excuse not to go? Like, man, my wife working 12 hours, bro. How selfish am I? I would just be like, you know what? I should probably just work on all the other stuff I got going on, like shipping y'all the pins and the air fresheners. You know what I mean? Come on, dog. That's kind of irresponsible. That's kind of irresponsible to be going to jiu-jitsu in the middle of the day, in the middle of the morning, bro. You haven't even made no promo videos. You haven't even like worked on the email blast. You don't even be telling people about the email blast, bro. You don't even be telling people about where you're gonna be at. Anyway, my sister Dalila on YouTube, she says, when I was a kid, well, I'm gonna fill in the parts, but she says, I used to make tortillas with mud. LOL. Tortillas with mud. What kind of third world country? Tortillas with mud, make mud tortillas. Now, what kind of imagination these kids got? You can go to HEB and buy the miniature plastic fake toy kitchen kids, fake groceries. So now you buying real groceries and fake groceries. Back in the day, you had to make tortillas out of mud. What kind of parasites? I mean, did you ever find like did you ever have to jump in a ditch to get that good mud? Because you want to make like gorditas. You're like, dog, we tired of making tortillas, bro. Like, we got to get some that got a little bit of sediment. And then you got to add water. It's like you're at the beach, but you're not. It's like you're at Galveston, but you're in your backyard. My sister Dalila, she says, I have some old school merchandise left over. You can add classics. Ooh, talk to me. We could probably use those funds to in case we got to start all new LLCs or all new tax papers. Bro, can we please get rid of property taxes? Everybody tap in, whatever state you're in. Let me know what y'all property taxes looking like, because it's not making a whole lot of sense sometimes to be a landlord. And you know what I mean? There's pros and cons to everything. You just got to know what you're doing. You just got to do it right. There's ways to make it all airproof. But when the property taxes, you got to go fight them property taxes every year. And then you got to shop for home insurance, because that be adding up. And is it an escrow? Is it not? And who is escrow? I went to school with somebody named Lil Escrow. And then next thing you know, you're like, damn, I got to rent. In order to rent this house out, we got to charge X amount. Otherwise, who's going to pay for the property taxes and the home insurance y el pinche mortgage? Luego la gente, no, ¿por qué tan caro, oiga? No. Y a todo, y así la renta, así, y es para rentar ese precio. Shout out to everybody attending the Houston Rodeo. Houston. It's like it's right around. It's that spring break time. Houston just goes into rodeo mode, and it is so unfortunate. Y'all know how many people missed out on scholarships when COVID. I can't even call it what I really want to call it on these apps. When the bioweapon was unleashed, funded by your tax dollars. When the economic nuclear bomb was sprinkled about, and then they had to cancel the Houston Rodeo, bro. These big artists they hired, they had tour insurance, so they don't worry about them. They all got millions of dollars. They all had touring insurance. Houston Rodeo, you know how many people missed out? You know, like the store, the boutiques, the vendors, the people said, hey, the raza selling horchata, bro. The pepino virgin micheladas, the DJ that was gonna get hired for the barbecue cook-off, and that one accordion player that was gonna play in that one band at the barbecue cook-off, or scholarships, kids that were gonna sell their goat, their little friend, they raised them and everything. He got a name, everything. The kids, high school kids, learning about agriculture. I mean, think about it, learning about food. I'm not talking about in a factory making pink paste to make deli meat. I'm talking about whole foods. That cow was whole, and it's going to be a whole burger, and it's going to be a whole food. How many millions of dollars in scholarship money probably wasn't able to go out? Maybe they still gave money away. I don't know. Had to shut down the carnival. That was supposed to be your kid's spring break. Taking your kids to the rodeo was going to be like, hey, okay, well, you liking your spring break? You better don't be acting bad on your spring break. This is your spring break. Y'all like it? How y'all liking spring break, kids? You couldn't even do that. If you're just tuning in, I am a touring comedian, and you can follow me in real life, like in person. April 9th, Harlingen. April 10th, South Padre Island. April 11th, New Braunfels. And we got the new Sancho department merch. Shout out to Annette Cuellar. She said, just wanted to say thank you. Let me pin the comment. We put a sound effect. I don't know if y'all can hear it out there. I don't know if my stuff's connected right. But Annette Cuellar says, just wanted to say thank you for being you and bringing laughter into a lot of our lives, especially when times are tough. Okay, I think I heard the audience. Especially when times are tough and you think you can't or don't want to smile. But then I watch a Theo Juventino video. Hell yeah. Thank you, Annette. I'm gonna leave it pinned up a little bit longer. Morning check-in. What y'all got going on? I was just ranting about the Houston Rodeo. We are gonna go see Grupo Frontera. I believe it's Sunday. Dalila, can you chime in on that? Let me know. I know you on the clock. I know you're working right now, but I know you got another tab opened up because you got the alert that Chingo Bling is live. Lil bro. I'm officially an unk because I am 45 years old. They say once you hit that age, now you unk. You're not even big bro no more. I was big bro about 5 years ago. I've been unk for 5 years. I had no idea. I've been an unk for 5 years. I've been an uncle since I was like 10 years old. When my nephew Alex was born, I was a little bitty 10-year-old uncle. But now I'm an unk. Ranting about the Houston Rodeo. So anybody going to the Houston Rodeo, we are going to go watch Grupo Frontera, although many people say, many web Instagram pages, many comments of private accounts say, qué decepción. Jamás los voy a borrar de mi pinche playlist. Nunca lo voy a quitar de mi Spotify. How dare y'all? And then they don't even know what they do. But we are going to go watch them. I'm sure it's going to be like 75,000 people. No se va, no se va, no se va. Ni, 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 ni. All right, comentarios. Good morning, Neto Martinez from Illinois. He said, bro, back in the day, we had pagers having to fork up change to make a call. Yeah, man. We out here reminiscing. You unk like me, bro. I remember I had a pager in college and had a little, I had a beeper because I was, one of the minority students at this university. And I felt like, what I'm saying? Just because, y'all think I can't handle beeper? But it looked different when you one of the only Mexican kids and you got a beeper. So one girl was like, you have a pager? Literally just like that. You have a pager? What are you? Some kind of drug dealer? I said, woman, I'm just an unk. We old school. Latino Free Minds. What's up, big dog? Thank you for tapping in. Let me see. I haven't been looking. Let me look at the recent comments. Okay. Adam Rocha says on YouTube, says, I'll be there Sunday with my wife. Already stopped by the Hive on opening day. Thank you. Shout out to the Hive. Brr, brr, brr. Get your merch at the rodeo. I don't have the booth number and all that. I don't know if y'all gonna even write it down. What's booth number? But yeah, shout out to the Hive Boutique. Go get, ladies, go get some drip. Bracelets, purses, boots, cowboy hats, cowboy hat bar. Well, you can add stuff to the hat. You can add pins to the hat. You can add all kind of stuff. Un recuerdo no se va. Shout out to Nate Simpson, representing that South Dakota. What's up, Nate? You look kind of Native American in your profile, my boy. Let me know what you mix with. What tribes they got up there? South Dakota. What is it? Starts with an L. Not LaCroix, not lacrosse. I don't know. Somebody educate me. My sister Dalila on YouTube says turkey legs are $21.50, so they are making up for it. They say, okay, y'all want to shut down as they flipping the turkey legs. Y'all want to shut down rodeo, huh? Because the China virus. Okay, Juan Aguilar says it was open for a few days, then they shut it down. I remember. Yo, I'm curious, like, was it out of their control? Is it like the county? Who makes those calls in local government? Was it our county judge? Somebody educate me in the comments. Was it our county judge that was like, yeah, that's too many people. It's going to be too many cases. It's going to hurt our COVID money. I mean, we're going to get kickbacks from Big Pharma because the case number, I mean, the media needs something to hate monger about. I mean, it's going to help Amazon. I mean, it's going to be the largest wealth transfer in world history. I mean, we can't have no super spreader event. Like does the committee even have a say? Or is it like the laws? Like, nah, dog, hey, check this out. Can you imagine? Can you imagine having to be the Grinch? Can you imagine having to be the rodeo Grinch, bro? The Grinch that stole rodeo. Can you imagine being the Grinch that stole rodeo and having to be like, well, I got to consult with the experts. And then somebody, I don't know, in the lab coat is like, shit, I ain't even no virologist. I haven't even been treating people with COVID, but I am a government employee under this health department. And I mean, or I think I know what happened. I think I just answered my own question. If I'm not mistaken, this is part of it, but I might be way off. Right now, we're just talking shit before jiu-jitsu class because I think I really should go and stop being a little biatch. Okay, this is what I think happened. I think Dr. Birx in the federal government was up there during the Trump administration. I believe she took it upon herself to write letters to the governors, letters of recommendation, or however you would say it, like, hey, we highly advising right now. Y'all need to shut everything down. You know, I have a background working in Africa on AIDS, and this ain't nothing like that, but I'm recommending all the states. So within the federal government, I think that's what happened. And if I'm not mistaken, and then the governors were like, well, shit, oh boy, on TV talking about we need to open it up. But Dr. Birx just sent this letter. Next thing you know, they done stole rodeo, dog. All right, shout out to Greeley, Colorado. What up to y'all? Somebody, Mary Yanez, she said, what did Grupo Frontera do? I don't know, but they keep having to apologize about people assuming a lot of things about them. Like, all y'all think the same and all y'all voted this way for these bad reasons because y'all are mean. Politics, I guess. Juan Aguilar, he said Sioux. He said, man, they got Sioux Indians out there, South Dakota. Humberto Luna, what's up, man? Salute. Okay. Juan Aguilar says it was County Judge Lina Hidalgo, Harris County. I don't know, man. Is that who told the rodeo to shut down, bro? That's who's gonna tell them kids you can't sell your goat, or you can't get a scholarship, or you can't sell turkey legs? Humberto Luna says the rodeo be having them boxing matches in the H, huh? What some people have fights. Ignorant ass people, dog. Can't handle your liquor, can't handle your ego. Ignorant ass people, bro. People don't even be knowing how to fight. Don't even know how to fight. Because if you a real martial artist, you're not gonna a real martial artist. Coming from a 5-star combat athlete, beginner. Unk got a hobby. Okay, Humberto Luna says, yeah, man, Grizzly's Hood News had the scoop at the rodeo fights. That is so sad, bro. Stop being ghetto, people. For real, like that's some ghetto ass shit. And I don't even mean ghetto narrowing down any type of ethnicities. I'm not even talking about just minorities. It could be, I don't give a damn what color you are. I mean, you really don't see Chinitos and Indians doing that, right? You don't be seeing that. You don't see, maybe, I don't know, not at the rodeo. Like, say you got some Vietnamese gangsters. They handle that somewhere else, bro. They're not at the rodeo. Who fights at the rodeo? Do I need to watch? I think Theo Hoover, no, because my channel's going to get dinged. Theo Hoover can't even react to that footage. Tierra Lucero, good morning. Saludos desde La Finiquera. La Finiquera. La Finiquera. I will be in Phoenix coming up in April. I'll be at Mic Drop Comedy Club in Chandler, Arizona. And I'll be stopping by some of our sponsors. Shout out to Tacos Calafia. All right. Adam Rocha on YouTube says, according to the Chronicle website, Mayor Sylvester Turner on Wednesday ordered the shutdown of the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo due to concerns about corona. Do y'all understand how big the Houston Rodeo is? Like, people come from all over the world specifically for the international stuff. Like, you might be from Germany and you're like, yo, I'm gonna come cop a cow. I'm gonna come buy a bull. I'm gonna come, like, the same way y'all be buying like certain breeds and of dogs from different breeders, and it got the paperwork and all that. It's big money in that. Horses, livestock, people be wanting, like, yo, I want the best cows, bro. I'm finna take this shit back to Belgium or wherever. I don't know. I know a lot of farmers getting hated on right now in different countries. They say we act the fool at the Houston Rodeo. Hell no, man. That is such a... Houston already has enough bad things on our reputation, like bad drainage. Every time it rains, shit's flooded. I'm sorry, I called you Tia. Tierra Lucero says, if I have to hit the gym daily at 3 a.m., you have to hit the mat and get your body work. Thank you. It's really like a mental, spiritual thing, and I just feeling guilty because it's like, damn, man, I got so much other stuff to do. This is about to be... The class is an hour and a half, but you still gotta drive there, drive back, shower, all that. Adam Rocha says, and then Hidalgo, County Judge Hidalgo, signed the emergency declaration. The rodeo shut down and the zoo was closed down too. I heard in California, Newsom had put sand, or I don't know if he was the one that made that call, but like put sand in the skate parks because y'all was finna have a little super spreader while you skating and shit outside in the sun. Skaters don't even be all up on each other, bro. Like, the wind is blowing. All right. Okay, yeah, look at this. Subculture King says, what's up, bro? I hate that I missed your show in Portland. And then he said, what gym you go to? Shout out to, when I visit. What gym do I go to when I visit? Shit. Portland. I'm gonna go to 10th Planet Portland. because I met a bunch of the I think I met the owners and a bunch of the people at these events. Eddie Bravo's like the combat jujitsu stuff in Cancun. Anyway, and you know what? I don't think I'm gonna go to Portland this year unless it's probably gonna have to be like a guarantee, like, you know what I mean, like something real nice, like sponsors and a promoter playing like a flat rate. Because when you sit down and map out the tour, dog, you got to look at where you really hot at. You got to look at where you really hot. You know what I mean? If you ain't, come on, dog. If you're not, my sister just texted me something. If you know what I mean? Like for me, it's like, bro, if you didn't sell it out like that, in Portland, you probably really ain't popping. Granted, it was a Thursday, but you got to sell it out, bro. Come on now, you Chingo Bling, bro. So you know what? I'm gonna lay off Portland. I'm gonna lay off Detroit. I'm gonna lay off Raleigh. I'm not popping in Raleigh. Atlanta, I think I'm popping, but that was a lie. When I went to Atlanta Comedy Theater in Marietta, I think it's in Marietta. Yeah, the weather was bad, but Atlanta, y'all used to all kinds of weather, so you know what I mean. I'm not gonna make excuses for myself. Big shout out to my homeboy Jay, his daughter. She practically grew up at our screen printing shop that we had, that my sister and I had, that she pretty much ran. That warehouse with Jay was back there handling screen printing. Well, his daughter Madeline, I'm not gonna say her full name because a lot of nosy people out there. Madeline took home class champion with her. That's, oh my gosh, she drew that. I thought that was a photo. Class champion with her piece Go Around. And Isaura, I'm not gonna say the last names, won reserve class champion with was this in, oh wow, who posted Dalila, where is this? Is this like in the newspaper? Shout out to my boy Jay, his daughter Madeline. She drew that. What? Let me oh, my phone's real greasy. Hold on now. One moment. Oh, it is what it is. I can't do it. Look at that. That's a drawing. Let me show TikTok. Bro, tell me that don't look like a photo, bro. Tell me that don't look like a photo. Wow. Anyway, ranting and raving, man. Shout out to all the kids that participate, all the artists. Shout out to Stewie Brothers. Stewie Brothers. He said Chingo in his mustard voice. Chingo. I do have it on my to-do list. I want to drop a new freestyle for y'all. I think I know what beat too. Claudia Guzman on YouTube says, yep, Lena Hidalgo and Sylvester Turner. Well, rest in peace, Sylvester Turner. Saludos. Subculture King says, man, it's crazy. I grew up with the music, bro, since I was 13. Now I'm 32. And we done similar things. Me vale madre. Okay. They said, what's up, Unc? Salt Lake City. Guess what? I think Salt Lake City made the cut. Barely. Because I ain't sell it out. It might have been a Sunday. I'm not going to make excuses, but it might have been a Sunday. You know what I'm saying? King V, yes, I will be in San Diego. Absolutely. That's in June. I'll be at Mic Drop Comedy Club. But my next show's coming up are April 9th, Harlingen, Texas. April 10th, South Padre Island, Texas. And April 11th, New Braunfels, Texas. What does it say? Tierra Lucero said, man, it's been 5 years. Why y'all still scared of that Rona? Didn't y'all get them 6 boosters? Ay. They said, what y'all gonna do if measles breaks out? It's just gonna break out, bitch. We ain't locking shit down. Okay. What? Hold on, Subcoach King. He said 10th Planet is where I go when I visit Portland too. I live in Albany. Albany what, bro? Albany, New York? All right, let me scroll down. People calling me Unc. Che viejito, güey. Oh, you can't have straggly canas. All right, yeah, I'm about to let y'all go because we really do got to get ready for jiu-jitsu. Even though I feel irresponsible, man, because I'm like, man, I got all type of shit to do, man. When you gonna drop that freestyle, bro? Ooh, I'm probably not gonna go. I'm probably not gonna go. I got a lot of work to do. If you order merch, I'm gonna throw in that pin. I'm gonna throw in that air freshener, all right, on the free. No, I'm talking about. And you getting free shipping. Come on now. Casi regaladas, way. We trying to, you know what I'm saying? Puro pinche spring, carnal. They say you need to do a chingo version of that song. Yes, I will be in Kingsville, May 3rd. Kingsville, May 3rd. They say, yeah, do a chingo version to that song. Cleto! Instead of mustard. Albany, Oregon. Triad Jiu-Jitsu. Man, that sound like a Vietnamese gang, bro. Triad Jiu-Jitsu. Damn. Where do you get tickets for South Padre? Go to chingobling.com. Chingobling.com is where all the ticket links will be. And I just added Albuquerque, so I got to add that to the website. And that's why I'm not going to go to jiu-jitsu today. Fuck. What am I going to do? You know what I'm going to have to do? Instead, I'm going to have to watch. I'm going to have to do this is what I'm going to do so I don't feel bad. I'm going to get my dummy, my monito. Where's he at? Oh, he's in the other room. My jiu-jitsu monito. And I'm going to either do some drill. Yeah, I'm going to do some drills first. I'm going to do it at home. Well, that defeats the purpose if you're going to do it at home. All right, here's what I'm going to do. When it's my turn to watch the kids, right now we got the babysitter. When it's my turn to watch the kids, I'm going to get my jiu-jitsu journal and I'm going to jot down some stuff that I forgot to jot down. I'm going to watch some shit while I'm watching the kids. One eye on the kids, one eye on a YouTube, like a little tutorial. And I'm a member of Eddie Bravo's online, where he gives you the online techniques and stuff. So I'm going to watch that. And then I'm going to get my monito. And I'm going to practice with my monito for a little bit while I watch the kids. That way, while I have a sitter, it's straight work. Cleto! Beep, 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 beep. That's probably what I got to do, bro. I just got to drop some motherfucking bars on these motherfuckers, bro, because how the hell I ain't sell out Portland, dog? Come on. You ain't sell out Salt Lake. Maybe I don't know how to promote. That might be it too, because it's a lot of Mexicans in Detroit and Atlanta and in Raleigh. And many people say my crowd getting more and more diverse. So you might know me from the blue belt jiu-jitsu world. Maybe you a Unk. Maybe you know me from the Unk community. You know what I mean? Maybe you follow me on TikTok, Instagram. Look, I have on my to-do list. Go to BJJ. Damn. Cleto! Damn, that's why that's why I ain't got no stripes on my blue belt. I have 0 stripes on my blue belt. 0. That's how many stripes on my blue belt. But it's a marathon. And why not? Right now it's rodeo season, bro. And it's spring break. So they probably already used to the classes being light. It's like, man, parents, they gone with the kids, bro. They out camping and shit. They at the rodeo. Ain't nobody worried about jiu-jitsu right now. However, this jiu-jitero, that's how we say it in Portuguese. You know what I'm talking about? This jiu-jitero is going to learn jiu-jitsu because it's a marathon. So I ain't got to learn it all today. I could journal. I could pull up YouTube. I could choke my monito. I could practice some chokes they taught us. The last time I went, a couple weeks ago, I ain't even journal it. I forgot. Bom dia. That's how we say it in Portuguese, baby. What? How many Portuguese fans I'm finna have in my shows? It ain't just Mexicans, bro. You might see like a couple more chinitos, bro, because many people say I'm crossing over. They said don't forget to get that Brazilian tap. Highly effective escape. What is that, bro? Brazilian tap, highly effective escape. Huh. Okay, this fool calling me out. He said, go to jiu-jitsu, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I literally just decided while I was live. I was like, nah, you got a lot of shit to do, dog. You got a bunch of shit to do. You ain't finna be. It's not like going a day all of a sudden you just gonna get a stripe. It's just gonna be like, it's just gonna have to be, look, I know y'all haven't seen me in a little while. You know, my wife, she was a vendor exhibitor at the Houston Rodeo, which was shut down in 2020. So that's why you ain't seen me in a couple weeks, because it's spring break. And you know, the kids, you know, my wife she was working 12-hour shifts, dog. 12. I'm over here live and shit talking to y'all. She working a 12-hour shift. I gotta take over when the sitter gotta clock out. You know what I'm saying? Because it's motherfucker, hey, it's an economy. They say we in a recession right now. So she gonna have to clock out at some point. Therefore, you have not seen me on the mats in a little bit. Tierra Lucero says, I'll go hit the gym again just for you. LOL. Second round is all cardio. I did some cardio this morning, and I'm gonna leave y'all with this before I log out. Here's what I did. On my I have an app that's like a timer. I put it to 20 seconds work, 40 seconds rest. So it's like every minute on a minute. 20 seconds work. All right, boom. Jump rope, 20 seconds, rest. And then back dough. What was it? 5 2-pump burpees, which is like 10 push-ups. Basically, it adds up to 10 push-ups, but it's a burpee. And then rest 40 seconds, and then boom, 20 seconds jump rope, back and forth. 5 double pump burpees, jump rope, burpees, jump rope, burpees. So I did something, motherfucker. Don't fucking judge me. All right, y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all, if you are at the Houston Rodeo and you need some drip, bolo ties, handkerchiefs, cowboy hat bar, boots, chingadera y media, accessories, home decor, Western art, todo, bro, todo. Hit up Hall B 1029. That's where my wife's the boutique she's a part of, the Hive. Go shop with the ladies of the Hive at Hall B 1029. Let's try and make a jingle. Hall B 1029. Claudia Guzman says, your plan sounds good. Practice with your monito. Marisol will appreciate you getting to business while she's busy too. Boy, you better keep calm and trust God. Claudia, that's it. Show's over. We out. TikTok. Holler at y'all later. I will be April 9th, 10th, and 11th. Harlingen on the 9th, South Padre Island on the 10th, and New Braunfels on the 11th. That one was sold out. All that shit was sold out last time I did it. It was ridiculous. So I am popping somewhere. Y'all have a great day, man. Appreciate y'all. I'll talk to y'all later. Thank you for attending the morning check-in. Peace out. All right, y'all. Much love. Y'all have a good one. Happy spring break. Talk to you later. Peace.